Hi, I I forgot I was doing Vlogmas. Today is December 12th. I have a market today. I have school market, and I want to show you guys everything I made this week. So, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys my 4 axolotls. Was it 4 or was it 5? Here's 4. Oh, I might need this. Okay, never mind. And I made a bunny, the new sorry, this is the mouse. I made a bunny, and I haven't finished the black version of the mouse, but she's done. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys these 3 also. Three duckies and frog hats. I also made 3 duckies in chef hats. I made the green frog crochet Rex, Bronto, and Triceratops. 2 laying down cows. I used felt ice for these because I feel like it wasn't giving what I wanted it to give with the black safety eyes, and I didn't use glitter safety eyes. Sometimes I just can't be bothered with pushing those in. 2 snakes. I'm sad I didn't make 3. Here is the bunny version. I love the blue. I bought this pattern like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I don't remember if I bought this in October or November, but I finally made one. Are those too long? Well, they're definitely not the same size, so I gotta give this a trim. That's not going in the bag yet. And my only Christmas item, 1 Grinch. So yeah. So it is 3:36. The market starts at 6. I can be there as early as 4, but my sitter won't get there until 5. So technically I don't want to leave my house until about, I don't know, 4:30 to get there. It takes 5 minutes to get there, so I don't want to be there long without the sitter because my baby is a little reckless because she's a baby, and she can be. She's growing and she's a new human. So I'm going to change into my outfit and finish packing up my car. I should do that the other way around. So we are now at the recap portion of this video, and it was amazing. It was 2 hours long. I made 10 times my booth fee. I paid $50 to be there. I didn't have to set up a tent. I didn't have to set up a table. They provided a tent, table, and tablecloth and decorations. They didn't want to have like everybody have a different theme or anything. They wanted it all cohesive, which was really, really nice in my opinion. We were all supposed to stay and break down together, and I think at the end we were just like 4 vendors, and the other 3 were parents of kids from that school. So I feel like what happened was they got a lot more people that were not from the school this year. They had a really good vendors. Nothing was repeated, and it was really beautiful. It was poppin' from the minute I got there. because the PTA kids were already there, so they were already playing, and the ESS kids were already there playing as well, which, I mean, great. They scoped out every single table, and we were supposed to start at 6, but people were already shopping by like 5:40, and I got there at 4:50 because I didn't want to get there a lot earlier than the babysitter, um, because I did take my little baby girl, and so she just walked back and forth with me from the truck to the table, which was not far because they actually had us a parking section on the blacktop close to the vendor section. So we just walked back and forth, and I tried to get her tired. We ate before we got there, so because they weren't going to have actual food, but she did get snacks. She got a cake pop, she got a corn on the cob, and she got a hot chocolate. I got an apple cider, and holy cow, was that delicious. Can you see my heating pad? My body kind of hurts, but I think that's because I'm a lady. My back hurts because at the end, since not a lot of people stayed, I didn't just dismantle my area. I just started popping tents down with another parent, and they were like, "Oh, do you know how to do this?" And I was like, "Yes." And they were like, "Show me how." And we just like boom, boom, boom. It was like 15 or 16 tents. I didn't take them all down. We just did like maybe 8. And I only took down like 2 tables. But we had to take all the sandbags. We had to like cover all of those and take them to the shed. And then we had to like dismantle all of the decorations and take them to these other rooms. And I'm not part of the PTA at this school. This is the school my kid is supposed to go to, but she doesn't go to that school. She goes to another one. Items that sold out were axolotls, puppies, snakes, baby whales, and fish. The only thing that was, the color that was not popular was red. I thought red would be a very popular color just because of the simple fact that it's Christmas, because I didn't make Christmas items but one Grinch, which he did sell. And I was just like, oh, red. I'll make red. You know, that'll be great. No, I have most of the items in my like $5 and $10 bins are red. Now I know Mustangs, like their school like logo is blue, so there's just not a red school, you know, and that's okay. That's fine. I didn't sell any item over, I think, $25. I think next week I'm gonna do like a huge sale at my 2-day event that I have. It's a backyard boogie. It's at somebody's house, and it's fine. You know, I'm gonna see if I don't know if I want to do 40 or 50% off. That might seem crazy to people, but I think I'm just ready to not have them anymore, and I kind of want to start fresh for the new year. And I think I just need to focus on my minis because that's what's selling, and I can get $15 for a mini. Like, as much as I hate making Hello Kitty, my Baymax, not one Baymax sold again, and I'm selling those for 15. I might have to bring them down to 10 or 12, which I will. Like, it's just white. I'm not doing any color changes. I'm just embroidering. The kids came to shop though. Most of the items that I sold to kids, they were buying for other kids, which I thought was super cute. And like their parents were like, oh, who do you want to get something for? And it's like, okay, is it a gift? Is it a stocking stuffer? You have to get something else if it's a gift. If it's just a stocking stuffer, we can just do this one. It was so adorable. I would say that the children who were grades 3 and under were a lot nicer than the kids who were in like 4th and 5th grade. And not that those kids weren't nice, it's just that they were like hyper. Like, I don't know, they were like, "Ah," and like literally doing that at the table. So I thought that was a little crazy. And when my daughter wakes up, I kind of want to have a combo with her and be like, please don't do this when you're at like any event. I'm in my daughter's room and she has the strobing lights and I just keep seeing green dots on my face. So yeah. And then what else? I know for a fact that on my side was a candle person and on the other side was a snack vendor. She had apple cider. She had also chai, but I can't have chai because it has black tea in it. That has a lot of caffeine. She's the one who had corn on the cob, but just like grilled, yummy. And she had sweet potatoes, which I thought was different and odd, but you know, cool. She also had cake pops, she had peanut brittle, and she had popcorn. I don't know, I want to call it a potpourri, but it's not a potpourri. It's just like a bunch of stuff in the popcorn. And then there was a 3D printer, and then there was somebody who had soaps and sage and Palo Santo, and they did not look native, so I didn't buy anything from them. And there was three vendors who had Christmas themed items, which I thought were really cute. Like one had ornaments, the other one had like these cute little crafts. They were the little like hats. They're hats, inside they have a lollipop, and then you can use it as a wine, like a wine topper or whatever. And then another lady had like laser engraved items. And then another lady had like legit ornaments. Like she crafted legit ornaments, which was super cute. I personally didn't buy anything because I was like, the time I was there, I was working. So it was good. I had fun. I have to prep a lot for my market that I have on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm gonna be excited to crack open those yarn skeins that I haven't used yet that are like variegated colors, because they look so pretty. So pretty, and they feel so soft. They feel good. So I'm probably gonna have to use either like a 6 or a 6.5 millimeter hook, which is fine. That's not a problem. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and share with anybody who might like this video.